Hello everyone and welcome to today's Stocks and Crypto YouTube Charts video. I am No FOMO Charts. Today is Friday, December 12th, 2025. It's just about 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time here at night in the USA. Welcome everyone. This is a swing trading and investing YouTube Charts channel. Let's start off with the upcoming stock earnings releases for next week. We have earnings coming out from Micron, Nike, FedEx, CarMax, Carnival, etc. Economic data, we have quite a bit. Weekly employment change, average hourly earnings, retail sales, core retail sales, unemployment rate, CPI, core CPI, unemployment claims, existing home sales, and consumer sentiment. Recent news, the USA Federal Reserve cut interest rates by 0.25%. And will resume buying Treasury securities. President Trump plans to direct agencies to reclassify marijuana as a Schedule III drug, and cannabis stock prices surged this morning. Oracle and Broadcom earning reports missed estimates this past week, and both stock prices plunged after earnings, which helps explain the big red day in the market we had today. Paramount and Netflix are in a bidding battle over the purchase of Warner Brothers Discovery. Chart events. SPY and QQQ, so S&P 500 and NASDAQ ETFs, they are at or under their price resistance zone right now. So there's a short-term price rejection zone, most likely due to all the negative catalysts this week and month. Bitcoin and Ethereum, price is still in a downtrend. The 50 EMA is under the 200 EMA. There's still death crossed. It's going to be death crossed for some time. However, the price is still under the 20 EMA. A little bit of signs of recovery, but not much follow through. So SPY, S&P 500 ETF. This is the price rejection zone that I'm talking about in the blue highlighter, 687, essentially 690 is the resistance. We've been in this uptrend, but once we go sideways for several months, for a quarter, on a weekly chart, that's starting to look like a double top in that same area, 690. That could become a potential problem in the future. And the monthly chart, we had a hanging man candle last month. So for me, this resistance is significant. Somebody out there is selling 690 SPY. The momentum on the daily is starting to lose momentum on the RSI. The stochastic RSI is in the overbought range, which is why we're getting some of that sell-off, and the MACD histogram is starting to reduce momentum. QQQ, NASDAQ, it's even more apparent the price rejection zone. We actually made a lower high below 628 on NASDAQ. On a weekly chart, that looks like a double top to me. That could be a problem. We have not had such a large looking potential double top, or just call it resistance, or the lower high, probably for about under 2 years. Last time was August 23. So that's a potential problem. Now the mega head and shoulders, we have not had that for about 3 years now. But this resistance pattern, lower high, that could be problematic. People are selling the AI stocks. So in the medium term on a daily, we're still barely holding on to the uptrend, but this lower high is not a good sign. If we were in a bullish market, we should have broken through resistance this week, but that did not happen. So support level to the downside, 600, resistance, 640. Just backing out for a second, backing up. The SPY support levels, about 675 support, and 690 still that resistance. Let's go to Bitcoin. We'll keep it very simple today. Bitcoin USD. All right. So this is what I'm talking about. We're barely in a small recovery here. If I actually draw trend lines, it's a symmetrical triangle angling to the right. We can see here with about 10%, 5 to 10% range. So if it goes up 5%, we go to 95,000. Resistance, if it goes down 5%, about 86,000. And that's what we're watching here in this market right now. Still under this resistance trend line. We just barely broke out, but we have a little mini double top below 93,000 here. So if we look on the weekly, quite a large drop, and there's not evidence of a large hammer candle or something like that. It's very, very undecided at the current time. I'll just say it that way. Undecided. There's indecision because we're having this type of doji candle. We're having this shooting star, which is strange to see on the downtrend. But still stuck under the trend line, it's not good. So the EMAs I was talking about for Bitcoin on the daily, still death crossed here. And we're still stuck below the 20 EMA. So we have to break above 92,000 to get any real follow through. And where's the volume for now? It could just be because today's a red day in the market that I'm feeling a bit more bearish. And we did retrace to the middle of the linear regression. And so it's not completely over yet. If we hold above 88,000, it's possible to see a leg up, but I'm cautious right now because there's a lot of this resistance right now, and we have the death cross still. It's not quite in a complete full uptrend yet. We're just bouncing off that weekly 100 EMA above 86,000. So we'll see. Although there was a nice MACD momentum, I'll call it. And then there is a little bit of a squeeze as well, but we could actually have another leg down. It's actually possible, right? Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. If we reject, flush out all the longs, build another MACD and TTM squeeze down here, and then that's the actual bounce spot. That's one scenario that I'm watching out for. Next up, Ethereum. It's very similar. Turn off everything. And we'll see we're still in the death cross below 3,500, and the price is still stuck right below the 20 EMA 3,100. What made me sell initially is when I saw the shooting star turn into the evening star, single bearish candle turn into a triple bearish candle, not long on that spot. I do like this mini uptrend, high, low, high, low, high. If we maintain above 3,000, we might actually survive. But a little bit skeptical because I'm actually seeing this triple top on the stochastic RSI in terms of momentum up here. It's not oversold, it's overbought. And actually the momentum on the squeeze is they're starting to go down. So I'm anticipating some kind of flush down to 2,500, flush out all the longs. If it's extreme, if we go second deviation to the downside for either Bitcoin or Ethereum, for Ethereum, we would have to drop all the way down to 27, 26, 2,500 in this blue zone, and then try to play it to the upside one more time. So what's going to change my mind is if we have a extreme breakout, we have to reclaim the 20 EMA. It's hard to see. Let's highlight. We have to reclaim the 20 EMA, break above the 100, break above the 200, hold above a higher low on a longer term chart, and then we have a chance for a breakout. Some of that is happening right now. The very early stages, like I said, of a potential uptrend reversal, high, low, high, low, high, low. We have to break above the 20, which is 3,100, break above the 50, 3,200, break above the 200 and the 100 EMA, 3,500, and hold above that for, let's say, 30 days. And then we have a chance at the stronger uptrend. It's going to take us into 2026. I'll be kind of surprised if it happens in 15 days, right in the next 2 weeks. I'll be surprised. Okay, we have some bull volume. Right now, I think the sentiment that I feel on social media right now is that because we're in a downtrend, some people lost money, some people quit the market, some people don't care, some people just think stocks and cryptos a scam, some people made money, right? So whatever reason, and there's holidays, there's 2 holiday weekends in the USA. There's going to be Christmas and the New Year's back to back at the end of this month in December 25. So 2025. So that's where people's mindset is at. That's what I'm thinking. And then maybe in January, we'll try to come back swinging as a bull. So that's what I'm thinking right now. Until I see further evidence on the chart of big bull buyers in the volume, I'm not seeing that right now. Although okay. I do want to end this on a positive note, not biased, is that if we're going low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high like this, downtrending, we actually did finally break out of the resistance zone of this upper trend line. So that's a positive on Ethereum and Bitcoin. So great, right? We see this resistance, we just barely broke out of that. So we need to see the support hold on both of those charts. Definitely needs to hold above 2,900 on Ethereum. Bitcoin flipping back needs to hold above 88,000. If we hold those 2 levels for 2 to 4 weeks, we might have a good chance of an uptrend reversal for crypto. So let's just see what happens. I have some positions on, I'm not going to say which direction, but we'll see what happens in the next 2 to 4 weeks. Thank you everyone for watching. If you like this video, consider clicking like, subscribe, share this video or channel with your friends and family for next year. And hope you have a nice holiday this month. See you in the next video.